Shalom, more praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Double honor to the Apostle James. My name is Amna Allah. Coming next to another video. In this video, I want to be going to something that's called Phlegethon. I had that. Phlegethon is a Greek myth. I'm going to read into it because the lake of fire, according to the Bible, is talking about America, which America is going to be completely engulfed in flames. But people take Greek mythology, Roman mythology, and different aspects of myths, and attempt to incorporate that into the scriptures. So let's get right into it. In Greek mythology, the river Phlegethon, English translation flaming, or Phlegethon, English translation fire flaming, was one of the 5 rivers in the infernal regions of the underworld, along with the rivers Styx, Lethe, Cocytus, and Acheron. Plato describes it as a stream of fire, which coils around the earth and flows into the depths of Tartarus. Which they say Tartarus is talking about hell, which Tartarus is not talking about hell. Which there is no hell in the first place. When I say it's not talking about hell, people try to say, oh, that's talking about hell, the place where you go when you die, when you burn up. It ain't talking about that because that place don't even exist. That's also a myth. That was said to be a place where the Titans went, but that goes into a whole nother topic. But we'll not go into that later. It says it was parallel to the river Styx. It is said that the goddess Styx was in love with Phlegethon, but she was consumed by his flames and sent to Hades. Eventually, when Hades allowed her river to flow through, they reunited. So Phlegethon means fire flaming. It means flaming. Okay? And it was parallel to the river Styx. And it was said that it coiled around the earth. Alright? Alright? I could read more, but I'm not going to read more. Let's go into the scriptures now. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. It says, and the beast was taken. The beast is talking about NATO and the EU. And with him the false prophet. The false prophet is talking about the Roman Catholic Church and all of her daughter churches that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast. Which the mark of the beast is talking about what? The RFID chip, radio frequency identification device. And them that worshipped his image, his system, this new world order system, this one world order. Which the RFID chip is a part of that. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. Right into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. That's talking about America being completely engulfed in flames. It's not talking about hell. Or it's not talking about Phlegethon, which is said to be a river of fire that coiled around the earth that led into Tartarus, which is associated with hell. That's all Greek mythology. So let's go to Tartarus real quick. I'm going to read a little bit. In Greek mythology, Tartarus is a deep abyss that is used as a dungeon of torment and suffering for the wicked and as the prison for the Titans. Tartarus is the place where, according to Plato's Gorgias, souls are judged after death and where the wicked receive divine punishment. Like other primal entities such as earth, night, and time, Tartarus was also considered to be the primordial force or deity. So Tartarus said, "Oh, that's where the wicked went for suffering, and that was a prison for the Titans. That's talking about hell. So the lake of fire is talking about hell, and the lake of fire, that's talking about hell. It ain't talking about no damn hell. Hell don't even exist, man. Saying the lake of fire is hell or Tartarus is hell, and the reason why they call the lake of fire hell because of that goddamn Greek mythology of hell. And you have Phlegethon, which was said to be a stream of fire which coils around the earth, or one of the 5 rivers in the infernal regions of the underworld. Lake, river, lake, both bodies of water. Lake of fire is said to be hell, which is Greek mythology. It's not biblical. Phlegethon, a river of fire, lake of fire, which is supposed to lead into Tartarus, which is so-called hell. Greek mythology. It's not biblical. It's all myths. Revelation 20 and 10. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone. The devil was talking about the so-called white man, Esau. You're gonna be cast into the lake of fire that burns and brimstone. Why? Because in this coming third world war, it's gonna be a nuclear war. Yes, a nuclear war. Nuclear missiles are in the Bible. Yes, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Oh, see, look, it says forever and ever. It means for a long period of time, man. Cause let's prove that real quick. Let me roll this window up, man. I wanna hear this fucking rap shit. Let's prove it. Let's prove that's not talking about no goddamn. Oh, see, it's for all eternity. All right. See if I can find this real quick. All right. I'm gonna see. It says This is matter of fact. Let me get this right here. Here you go, right here. Jude 1:7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Oh, wait a minute. So Sodom and Gomorrah had eternal fire? So Sodom and Gomorrah must still be burning today? No, it ain't burning today. So when you go back to Revelation, in 20th chapter, right? Go back there. Revelation 20:10. I believe was where we just left off at. Okay, this thing acting stupid. Revelation 20:10. Give me 1 second. Revelation 20:10. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. It's not literally talking about forever and ever. Because the same way Sodom and Gomorrah suffered eternal fire, it's not going on eternally because it's still not burning now. What it's saying is that fire that was cast upon Sodom and Gomorrah, that judgment is going to be eternally known. I mean, it's going to be known forever. Just as they're going to be tormented day and night forever and ever. Not literally forever and ever, but for a long period of time. Just as Sodom and Gomorrah suffered eternal fire for a long period of time, in regards to it's going to always be known. So that eternal and forever and ever, this means a long period of time. So it says they can be tormented day and night forever and ever, forever and ever and ever, forever and ever. This can mean for a long period of time, for a prolonged period of time. And I saw a great white throne. Jump down. Let me keep reading. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High, and the books were open. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. Verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell were delivered up the dead. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Homie, death and hell was cast into the lake of fire? I thought the lake of fire was supposed to be hell. So you put hell in hell? What is that? Hell? What the hell is hell? What is that, double hell? That don't make no sense. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. And I'm ending with this here. This is the book of 2 Peter 1:16. We have not followed cunningly devised fables. Right, cunning. The word cunning means skillfully deceitful when you look it up in etymology. We have not followed cunningly devised fable. That's a cunningly devised fable. Cunning meaning skillfully deceitful. That's a skillfully deceitful fable. For them to take a fable like hell in the lake of fire and seek to incorporate that into the scriptures, that's cunning. That's skillfully deceitful. We have not followed cunning devised fables when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord Yahushua, but were eyewitnesses of his majesty. And with that, I'm going to close. All the brothers learn something, and I'm going to say shalom.